This is what didn't know about back with another video. Got a reaction. We got a reaction. Player's Choice, one of my favorite NBA platforms, the panel show. They are saying, let's get into it. They were saying, who's better? SGA having a better season than Giannis. Is SGA actually having a better season than Giannis? Let's get into it because y'all know how I feel. I think Giannis clears SGA, and I think Jokic and Giannis in the class of their own, and I think SGA, Tatum, and Luka all sandwiched for third, fourth, and fifth, any order, any particular year. But let's get into it.
My next comment of the week comes from Davida-FZ9TD. Said, I just started watching NBA this season, and more than half of what I know, what I now know about the sport, I learned from watching this pod. Thanks. Having said that, can someone genuinely explain why the panel all seem to agree that SGA is having a better season than Giannis? Looking at their stats and watching them play, I don't understand how anyone can definitely say SGA is having a better season. SGA's team is having a better season than Giannis, but not the players individually.
And I think,
Go ahead, Mars.
I think that's why he's having a better season, off the strength of how much that team relies on him. Don't forget, SGA is leading the league in scoring. They need all 32 a game from him in order to
Giannis 31 and a half.
Yeah, but he also
that 1 point. If Giannis made a free throw,
that's what I'm saying, bro. When we say things like that, I'll just be like, wait a minute, Giannis averaging 24. I'm tripping.
No, Giannis is. But here's the difference, though. Like when I think about what Giannis is doing.
Yeah, don't overblow him. See, this is my problem. Don't overblow the fact that SGA has more points per game than Giannis if it's not just a sizable gap. And Giannis literally does pretty much everything else when it comes to rebounding, defense. I'm talking about better. And the playmaking is about the same. Giannis overall, stats-wise, is better than SGA's.
When you're talking about definitively having a better season, one of the main reasons why Oklahoma City is doing what they're doing is because they need all 32 of those points per game from him. Their offense runs specifically through him. Everything that they do.
How good do you think?
I don't think they need all 32.
How good do you think the Thunder would be if Giannis was playing for them? Like, do you think they would be a better, like a better or worse team if Giannis had a situation where he was surrounded by like nothing but elite defenders? By the way, Giannis would have an argument for best defender on that team too. Behind Chet, I would say behind Chet.
I think that he would be, but I think,
man, if you switch out Giannis and SGA, it's no doubt Oklahoma City is winning the championship. Giannis is just more of a dominant player, bro. So I kind of like that fact. And then trying to say that Oklahoma needs all 32 points from SGA, yeah, their offense do get lacking at times. J-Dub is hit or miss as a legit second option at times. So they do need SGA offense. Oklahoma City does. But the defense is so good. The role players are so good. The coaching is so good. It's like, he has that in favor. If you put SGA on the Bucks, like, how good are the Bucks? That's
I think they would.
But I really don't like doing that type of stuff either because the team construction come into play at that point. But whatever.
So I think that now you got to take away the stuff that now SGA does. Giannis is actually having a good mid-range year. He's not having an SGA mid-range year. Nope, he's not having that. Giannis
he's shooting from the tank from the free throw line and the three-point line. That's what's thinking his efficiency.
The threes aren't affecting his efficiency at all.
He's taking one again.
Yeah,
he doesn't shoot the long
free
ball.
throw line, however, is a major problem.
Yeah,
and it's always been, especially considering how much
right now.
Especially considering how much Shea gets to the stripe, right? And the fact that Shea gets to the stripe as much as Shea gets to the stripe, that's adding to their offense. That's adding to the flow of the game.
Well, they both get the line a lot.
Right, and Giannis doesn't produce. And Giannis doesn't produce at the free throw line as much as Shea does. I've always thought that, if you can get to the free throw line and be effective, I'm on record saying this. Jordan averaged 12 free throws a game in 1987. 12. Scorers get to the stripe. Let's knock this free throw merchant logic off. Michael Jordan averaged 12 free throws a game. Kobe Bryant had a 5-year stretch where he was getting to the stripe.
I agree, bro. If you can get to the line and get free points, why not do that? It's when you can't do nothing else but get to the free throw line. Like, that's if you ain't got no jumper. That's if you can't finish at the rim through contact.
10
that's when
times
you're
a game.
Free throw merchant to me.
He was shooting.
James Harden was doing it too, but
give me a break, man. I'm not trying to hit this free throw merchant thing. But
chill.
I mean,
when you said that that Oklahoma City need all 32, not according to their net rating. No, they don't. They don't need all 32.
Well,
Bro, they need
well,
all
that-
32,
that-
bro.
that net
For
rating
sure.
without
For
Shea
sure
makes
needed,
it
bro.
hard to
It's still in the plus. It's still in the plus. It's still in the plus. Like
Yeah, it's still a plus. They don't need
Bro,
all 32 though.
When I was at the game for the Warriors, when they played SGA, when he dropped the 50, bro, like they still took an L and then they dropped 52. So like I would agree that they definitely need all 32 from SGA in order to be.
What about all the games?
I agree they need all 32 as well. They don't have dominant scores outside of him. At least you can say Giannis has Dame. So, like J-Dub, as much as a fan I am of J-Dub, bro, as a second option, sometimes he's hit or miss. Like, he still hovers around from 19 to 23 points. Like, yeah.
The games they be blowing people out. They blow a lot of people out. They don't need all 32 the games
Yeah,
he blowing them out.
Shea be scoring 32 in 26 minutes.
Like,
So
come
the
on.
game
They
over.
didn't. They ain't need the 32. They need 32.
Because the game's
They
over
need
because Shea be
SGA,
putting it
bro.
out.
And where you think he's getting that? Where you think he's getting those buckets from, though, Jordan? I mean, it's not like he's just getting buckets and it's not empty. A lot of the stuff that they create defensively, they getting the ball up the floor to him in transition. A lot of times he creates turnovers and play makes on defense, and that speeds the game up, especially in that third quarter when they basically go on that explosion. Then when you have droughts, they suffer when they have droughts where J-Dub can't score because Wiggins can't score.
Mhm.
They need now SGA. We can't have stretches where SGA can't score because they go in a tank when that happens.
I completely agree with that. I completely agree with that statement by Chill.
Look, I would say when James Harden was averaging his 36 a game, the Rockets probably need all 36 of them joints for sure.
Yes.
The Rockets needed that. On the other end, Shea don't need that 30. They don't need that 32 for them to be as effective. But
they
the
don't
fact
need,
that he's getting that 32 is still impressive though.
Well, they would not. They don't need it in the sense that like they would still win, but the sheer volume and efficiency in which SGA is scoring is the issue. Like that's what puts them into all-time great tier. It's like if SGA was having a Booker year or whatever, they would still be the number one team in the league. But the problem is that SGA is giving you like all-time guard scoring on like elite driving and very good efficiency, and so that's what's putting them into this next tier up. Like they're up even higher because
So if that
SGA
32
is doing
a game,
that.
so if that 32 a game, let's say it dropped to 27.
I hate to step in and interrupt this intense yap session that you're currently watching,
man.
but I just have to inform you on all the amazing,
man, what is
spectacular,
this?
fabulous, endless
What is
ways to
this?
play easy.
It's not really the points per game though. That's what I'm saying. Like it's with Shea is how he's scoring and the effectiveness in which he is scoring. It's not even that he's scoring 32. Shea could score more or could score less and still would be like the player that he is right now. So it's just the fact that like because of the way you have to guard Shea, and because of the way he then is able to take advantage of how you guard him, that's the problem. Is like he puts you in a bind as a scorer on every possession, and he's finishing at a really high level, despite the fact that you're throwing the house at him.
But Swipe,
I agree with that. SGA is, he could be having a Booker type of year, getting 26, 25, but he's getting 32, and he's an elite finisher. He gets to the free throw line. Like him being a dominant guard scorer, I think SGA is the MVP, but I still think it's a gap between Jokic, Giannis, and then everybody else. It's not saying he couldn't get the MVP, but to definitively say he's having a better season than Giannis is just cap. When Giannis plays, he's the second most dominant player in the game.
I can counter that. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I feel like Giannis still can rely and lean on Dame, where if like you just said, if J does not giving you the points, like they're not gonna be hitting like that either. So I think Giannis, I'm still say SGA definitely they gotta rely more on his points than I would say Giannis.
So J-Dub is not as good as we thought he was.
No, it's not. No.
He's not as good as Dame. He's not as good as Dame. He's not as good as Dame. Like, come on, that's Dame Dollar.
I agree with that. Dame right now clears J-Dub as a scorer, but J-Dub is a better all-around player than Dame right now.
I think it comes from how good he is defensively.
Yeah, 100%. And Swipe it to your point. If we're gonna, like you said, it really doesn't matter with the points per game. Like so, that 32, if it drops to 27, okay, he can be as effective as a scorer, but we still got to make up for that. I mean, they still at the top of the league, and it's definitive that they're at the top of the league. Are they still going to be at the top of the league if he was averaging 27 a game? Like, what else are they doing if he's averaging 27 a game?
That's what they're doing.
Yeah, but still, like to Marz, to your point though, let's not walk over what J-Dub does on offensive, and he averages 21, right?
No, he's still
20 a game a guy.
He's averaging 21, and so it's not SGA's 30-something that they need every bit of. It's his 21.
There you go, Ox. There we go. Ox, now you spitting, Ox. Now you spitting, Ox.
That's what they need. They need each and every point. Each and every point they can get from J-Dub, they need it.
That's a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact.
J-Dub, real MVP.
And then I wouldn't say that. And then, but then when Wiggins, when Dort, when Caruso, when they start adding theirs, when Hartenstein can't miss that left hand floater, those are. I'm not gonna say that's extra, but that's the add-ins. We need a couple of yards.
And it's because it's that way. They need those extras to step up. Is because Chet ain't himself yet, and Chet has been out. When you have SGA giving you 30, when you have J-Dub giving you from 19 to 21, they need that Chet to get me from that 15 to 20, 15 to 18 range, or else we need it from the Lou Dorts and company. So I agree with what he's saying because they didn't have Chet, but if you have a legit big three, everybody's scoring can go down.
To get off every day, but J-Dub, you can't let up. Like in the playoffs, this amazing team will crumble if J-Dub crumbles. I don't think he will. Let's not go there. I think the kid's ready to play ball.
Nah, I think like I said, if Chet gives you his 15 to 18 and J-Dub can give you his 19 or 23, and then SGA can give you his 27 or 32, they'll be fine.
I'm not sure. I'm not saying he's going to be a spectacular role player, but I don't think he'll fold. If his scoring goes any game in the playoffs where his scoring is the issue, they don't win those games.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Folding, I'm not going to go as far as to say folding, but I just don't think where they're trying to get to, I don't think he's there yet. I still think we're a year away. I think he's the difference in them. I think he's the difference in them winning and losing the NBA championship. Because, like, to your point, the fact that they need his production is.
Nope. Right now it's Chet. I don't agree with this statement. Right now, I think Chet in his offense and his two-way impact is the difference right now.
Much as they need it, I feel the same way about Evan Mobley in Cleveland.
On both ends, they need his production on offense.
I feel the same way about Mobley in Cleveland. The way I feel about
they play the Lakers. If they play the Lakers in the playoffs, first round, just I don't wherever the seeding is right now. Let's just say, just hypothetically, just for me, let's say that is a 1-8 matchup.
Yep.
J-Dub got a ball every single game on both sides of that court. He got to guard. He's going to be guarding LeBron. He's going to be guarding Luka. He's going to be down there. He got to knock down open jump shots. He has to be aggressive when Bron's trying to guard him on the wing. He got to go at him. Right. He got to go at both of them. Either one of them match up on him. J-Dub, Dagenhar got to let him know, young fella, you get matched up with one of them two, it's buckets. You're not looking for SGA. SGA gonna get his. You go eat.
Put the barbecue on that chicken, boy.
I think they would fold versus the Warriors though. Like J-Dub, like even with J-Dub and SGA, I think they were still.
He's talking crazy. I'm feeling like Mars. Look at Mars. I'm feeling just like that, bro. They'll fold against the Warriors. Who is that? Who's bottom right? No offense, but that's
versus the Warriors. Don't do that. I see you, bro. We already done beat them.
We got a Warriors fan here now. Shout out.
Without Jimmy Butler, we have beat them already twice this year. So I just think,
come on, keep Jimmy in the conversation.
Keep Jimmy in the conversation.
Even
by the way,
beat them without Jimmy.
Without Chet, we're just gonna ignore.
No Chet, by the way.
Bro, we don't beat them before.
Hey, so hold on.
See, all that fandom shit be annoying. The Golden State Warriors have no chance against the Thunder. I'm sorry.
Okay. So Mill, what you're saying is in a playoff series, 7-game series, you think the Warriors can beat the Thunder, or you have the Warriors beating the Thunder?
I'm gonna have the Warriors beating the Thunder in 6 games.
I know you're gonna say
why.
Six is like this.
This shit is cap, bro. Look at I'm just not looking at bro background, all that Warrior shit. Nah, this cap, bro. Warriors is not beat. Look at Mars. Mars feeling like how I'm feeling, bro. This nigga just talking.
Six is like the safe number.
He just chatting shit.
Six gonna be.
You don't want to say the series is just a wash, so you take 6.
No. Six games at the house. I think Steph would, of course, overcome SGA. Jimmy Butler, we'd have that presence as well. He would probably be guarding SGA, and then for everybody in the chat saying they got Chet, we still would have Draymond on Chet. So I'm still thinking, bro, in a 6-game,
7-game,
man, that little 24 from Steph, that little 18 to 20 from Jimmy Butler, they ain't gonna cut it, bro.
I don't
does
love
Draymond
this.
punk Chet?
Does he punk Chet?
No,
Chet gets buckets, bro. He done hit game winners on us before, so I'm not saying he gonna.
I don't know, dog. Draymond
Draymond ain't punking Chet. Chet knocks off, bro.
Draymond gonna turn his TV off on his ass.
I don't hate that take. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it, bro. I'm just saying. I'm gonna say I don't love it.
Draymond gonna turn that TV off.
I hate it.
As long as you got Steph Curry, you got action. And you got somebody. If there's somebody else,
man, Steph averages 22 points. He done been getting it together since Jimmy got there. He had some added motivation, but let's stop.
That Steph Curry can depend on to alleviate some pressure, which Jimmy Butler can't do.
Yep.
You got somebody that you know gonna get you the ball, which Draymond gonna do. You can't bet against Steph Curry.
You can't count on my YN. Kuminga coming back, so that's
chill. But hold on, right quick.
18 points right there.
The thing about Kuminga though is I don't see a world where you could play Kuminga, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond all at the same time. Woo! Spacing would be terrible.
I don't think of a YN.
Remember your logic on both sides. This is a young team that you believe will crumble. And you got the Golden State Warriors. These are former champions. And Jimmy Butler, he isn't a champion, but he got the heart of a champion. He's made that run a few times. Mm-hmm. Before you go, I just want to put that on your mind before you give your take. Proceed.
I think Oklahoma
City it's too easy to clamp dudes that can't shoot. Steph Curry is the only one on the Warriors that can consistently shoot. Moses Moody can shoot. Then pretty much everybody else, Buddy Hield. But it's like everything is one way with Golden State. You got dudes that shoot, got dudes that defend and play make. It's no all around guys on Golden State like it is on Oklahoma City. SGA is clearly better than everybody on Oklahoma City. J-Dub could be just as good as everybody on Golden State. It's no dominant player that Golden State has that you could be like. It's no Giannis's, no Jokic's, no Luka's on Golden State to where I say you can pull off this type of upset, basically.
He smokes these dudes in 5 days.
Hell no.
I think they smoke. I don't think they beat them. I think they
facts. I agree with you.
Smoke these dudes in 5 games, 100%. First of all, Jimmy Butler has only played 29 games this year, so 2/3 of the season is already over. So now,
he ready for the playoffs.
So essentially, what you asking? So 2/3 of the season is already over.
3-1 with Jimmy already.
I hope not.
Hey, chill. That means he ready for the playoffs.
It better not be 2/3.
Swipe us, just so you know. Just so you know, the Warriors have played 55 games.
This season's going by too fast for us.
Yes, it's 2/3 of the season is already over. So
we want to play 4 with Jimmy.
With that being said, the Warriors, I won't argue, one of the best. I think they're second in the league in bench points. Mm-hmm. Great, top 10 in defense. Okay, so what we have to do with Oklahoma City, we just got to slow down one dude and one dude only, and ask Steph Curry to throw the unit on his back.
Whoa, hold on, chill. Whoa,
we just gotta slow down one guy.
What? Jimmy ain't nothing.
Yeah, like we can't sit here and say Jimmy not nothing.
First of all, y'all don't even know where I'm going with this. Y'all don't even.
I don't. Let's land this plane. Let's land this plane.
Actually, let me take that when you hear that. Bing.
I'm listening.
Let's get us to cruise.
I got my seatbelt tightened on.
Okay,
y'all let him get this up.
I got my parachute on. I might be trying
so what I'm saying is, all we got to do is slow down one guy. And the reason why I'm saying we got to slow down this one guy, because now what you asking Steph Curry, who'll be 37 years old, against the best defense in the league. If we slow down Jimmy Butler, you got to tell Steph Curry, you got to do it. And you got to do it for us in a 7-game series. Can Steph Curry turn into 22 Steph Curry? Can Steph Curry turn into 21 Steph Curry? Can he do that against the best defense in the league over the course of a playoff series? He has to do that. If we can slow down Jimmy Butler and ask Steph Curry to do it, good luck.
But that's it right there. What you just said is why Jimmy's here. You know what I mean? That's why Jimmy's here. So if you
Jimmy can't shoot. Draymond can't shoot. Kuminga can't shoot. I think the fact that they can't shoot, they're easier to guard for one of the best defenses we ever seen. I think Hardenstein and Chet being actual bigs, something OKC didn't have last year. They're bigger than Golden State. They got more quality bigs than Golden State. I think you can't just be like, oh, Golden State can go small against the Thunder. Thunder can go big, and they could stick with the Warriors and beat the Warriors off. They have better talent. They got a better star player. We got to stop it.
I don't know Steve Kerr's game plan. I'm not, but for the sake of argument, let's say that he does say, let's slow down Jimmy. Well, if you're putting your resources to slowing down Jimmy Butler, what you doing with Steph Curry?
We're not just going to let Curry score. Hold on, Ox. Wait a minute. If
I'm using these resources to shut down Jimmy Butler, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? You can't do that. Steph gonna be over here.
Like, what
I'm betting on is I'm betting on Curry.
Bro, he said, who can you put on Curry? Nigga, I can put Caruso on Curry. Nigga, I can put Dort on Curry, SGA. Whoever gets Curry for the Warriors. Like, Curry ain't blowing by these dudes. He ain't jumping over these dudes. Like, you can put people on OKC on Curry, bro. Stop it. Look at this dude. You too fanned out for me, bottom right. No offense to you, but you too fanned out for me.
Not being able to put the cape on. That's why would you bet on him? And I'm glad you brought that up, Swiper. I'm glad you brought that up. You know why? No. You know why? Swipe? You know why? The reason why I'm betting on that is because where we are with Curry. I wouldn't do this years ago. Hell no, I wouldn't do this years ago. Absolutely not. Would I do this years ago?
This ain't the same Curry. That's why people don't ever look at what's going on right now and what stuff is trending to. Steph Curry's still a hell of a player, but he's not the same Steph Curry from a couple years ago, bro. We gotta stop this shit. Niggas like mid-30s, man. Y'all just think niggas could do this shit forever, bro. Stop it. I'm with you.
Why am I doing this now? I'm doing this now because
what if Jimmy gives you a vintage first?
36 ain't what it used to be, though.
I think that's the difference right there, Swiper. That's the difference right there.
36 and new 29.
If no, it is not. No, it is not. It's
the same old 36.
Not Steph Curry. I'm sorry. If Jimmy Butler could turn into Miami Heat against Milwaukee, Jimmy Butler, okay, y'all dudes in trouble. All of y'all dudes is in trouble. I ain't saying that just Oklahoma City. All y'all dudes is in trouble. That's not to say that
I'm hearing too much. Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry gotta rewind the hands of time, and that's not how time works. I'm hearing too much of that. On the flip side, I can see can the Thunder step up, but the way they're currently playing versus the way the Warriors are currently playing, you gotta lean OKC. Y'all leaning on Warriors rewinding the hands of time. That's y'all main arguments, bro.
That's not to say that he's gonna be that the whole playoffs, but if I could get that Milwaukee Bucks Jimmy Butler. If I can get that Milwaukee,
I want to say this. I'm picking the Thunder in that. I'm picking the Thunder in that series. But I will say, if you told me that the Nuggets would play the Warriors in the second or third round, I would be joyous. I mean, that would be if that was the series, and the Nuggets get to the Warriors and not the Thunder to go to the finals. Oh yeah, I signed up for that any day of the week.
If we're being honest, Joker, absolutely, he feasting on to go to.
Yeah, the Nuggets would be perfectly. They would be completely fine with that.
Joker need to worry. Joker need to worry about the first ring.
He need to worry about the Kings. That's right. Shout out. Yeah, exactly.
Who said?
I think the Kings are going to be the 7th seed. I was giving you props. That's all I said.
I don't need. See the difference between me and you is like this. I don't need props and validation. I ain't talking about my team.
That's not true at all. I literally gave you flowers all weekend. Relax.
But I ain't asked for them.
Yeah, you did.
That's the thing.
You sat me down at that little sofa area in the hotel. Like, what do you think of me, Bob? You think I did a good job?
Another thing.
I had another moment like that.
See, another thing I don't do is get on YouTube telling lies. That's another thing I don't do.
Y'all have champagne?
Nah, matter of
fact,
we
did. We that little slot machine.
But I ain't getting none of
that little machine had $20 bottles.
Yeah, but like I said though, see, I don't make up stories. I'm just talking about what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all, we got.
But not us. I'm talking about this other teams that y'all might got to worry about. Mavericks being one of them.
Yeah, man. I agree, bro. I agree with Chill on most of the stuff he was saying. Yeah, when it comes to the Warriors beating the OKC Thunder, that I don't see it. I think me personally, when it comes to Giannis or SGA, I think Giannis has a case for having a better season this season than SGA, even though SGA should be MVP front runner because of his individual stuff and the team's success. But Giannis still, you could say, is having just as good, if not better, of a season. And I think Giannis is better. I think he's clearly better. But, y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel, SGA or Giannis. And y'all let me know, could Golden State beat Oklahoma City Thunder in a series? But this is your boy didn't know about. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm gone.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can look comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.